Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. We're about a half an hour north of Denver, just off of I-25. As you can tell, you can see my breath. It's a little bit cool out this morning, but hey, it's December in Colorado, and we love that about the area in which we live. We're going to stay on the smaller side yet again today, and we're going to talk about a Ford Ranger. But before we really dive into the truck and take a closer look at it, I wanted to talk about the history of the Ford Ranger itself, because it's somewhat unique. The history dates back all the way to 1983, when the first generation Ranger was put on the market. That Ranger stayed until 1992. 1992, Ford upgraded themselves and released the second generation. That continued until 97. 98 is when we released third gen to 2012. And then something very unique to the auto industry happened. They stopped selling them in the United States. They were very popular and did very well internationally, but as far as domestically, everything stopped. But then in 2019, they reintroduced them. And sure enough, bam, it was the #1 selling small truck in the United States. And all projections showing in 2020 are showing the same thing. It's still #1, and as they project to the future in 2021, it will still maintain at the top spot again. I mean, this is the 19th year in a row the Ford F-150 is the best-selling truck in the United States. Well, there's got to be a reason for that. You know, Ford has really done well in terms of the half-ton product and is extending that onto the lower-size truck as well. So Ford is really doing their job in bringing you a quality product. I'd like to introduce you to a 2019 Ford Ranger. This has just a touch over 23,000 miles. The trim package is Lariat. This is stock number 5U201079. It's a very unique color that the truck has, hot pepper red. It's a nice red. It's not the bright look at me red, but simply a nice clean color. And what advantage to this truck is it's really not going to show a lot of dirt as it gets dirty. You know, the black or even white, you have to wash those once a week. Maybe not have to do that with this truck. So let's take a look underneath the hood. That is the EcoBoost engine. It is coupled with the 10-speed transmission. This offers 270 horsepower. And even though it's a little truck, the cool thing is there's still room in here to get things done. If we need to check the fluids up there, the antifreeze level here, oil is right there, and that's where you put the oil in. So that makes things kind of nice. Everything isn't so compressed where we can't get it in there and do some things. Obviously right here's the battery, so if we need to jump that, we got room to get the cables in. Things like that I think we take for granted sometimes, just the old school way of doing things and getting in there and looking and checking fluids and making sure everything's good to go. So when we start, we take a look at the front of the vehicle. This does come with running lights and fog lights. They're both LED. There's a couple of hooks up here if we find ourselves in a situation where we need those. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, a unique thing about the truck is the interior is light colored. It's very hard to find light colored anymore. It seems like everything is black on the inside. Well, looks really sharp. In addition to the summertime, it's not going to get nearly as hot. A couple of things to notice from here. We have the power seats for front going forwards and backwards. You do have to adjust the back seat manually, but there's power seats right here. In addition, right here is the trailer brake. We can see that from this shot as well. We also have the button for the light in the back of the truck right there. The truck does come with running boards. These are very nice because there's some spot in here for traction when you're going up and into the vehicle. There's a shot of the back. A lot of room for a little truck. And with as new as this is, with as low of miles as it has, obviously there isn't any scratches or tears or anything like that in the upholstery as well. We did put off-road tires on it, plus we're getting into that time of year where we're going to need a little bit more traction as well. So those are brand new and ready to go for you. This truck is the FX4 off-road package. So what does that mean? Well, it means we have more protection underneath the truck. So if we're into off-roading, stuff like that, there's an additional skid plate underneath the truck that's going to help prevent any harm done by damage, excess mud, things like that. If we could zoom in right here, there's actually a sensor right in here, and that's our blind spot monitor. So if we are in town or in a big city and somebody pulls into our blind spot, it's going to alert us right up there on the mirrors that there's somebody there. Just another safety precaution Ford has done to make your life safer. Now as we stand directly behind the truck and take a shot, you will see it comes with a tow package. The towing capacity on this little truck is 8,000 pounds, which that's quite a bit for a little truck to be able to do that much. But that's one advantage of that EcoBoost. It comes with the Ford tonneau cover. You can actually lock it right here. And this one slides. So that'll slide all the way up. We did rhino line the truck. Let me put the tailgate down. We did put that rhino lining in the back of the truck to help protect your investment as well. But I really like the design of the tonneau cover. Just like that. And we have a key to lock up your possessions there as well. As we continue to walk around the truck, just take a second just to look at it, because it is so unique, it is so well designed, and it is such a quality vehicle that will be awesome for a daily driver. As we take a look back here, you will be able to see that it does come with charge ports right there in the middle. Another thing Ford has done on this truck to make life easier for you, you can actually unlock the truck from any door. See this little button right here? As long as those keys are with me, all I got to do is press that, and that unlocks the vehicle, just like that. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the inside. All right, so this is a push start. So you just press the brake and that starts right there. It does come with a compass on the panel. Right now it's set to radio to show which station you're in. As we pan over to this area, we have a few options here. We have audio, which will bring up, like they said, the radio stations. We'll have several presets, and if you're lucky, or if you are good enough to buy the truck from us, obviously we will set those presets for you before you leave. In addition, another service that we do is we're going to pair your phone for you. So that's just one thing you won't have to do, and having that phone paired up obviously is going to make things safer for you as you're driving and get a phone call as well. This is the climate control right here on your screen. So just a simple push of a button in terms of how hot or how cool you may want the interior to be. In addition to that, there's the navigation system. Will pop up right there. So you can simply type in your destination and the navigation system will start. One thing I like about the front of the truck is everything is easy to get to. I mean, push of a button is right there. As we go on ahead and come down, this truck has that auto stop in it. So if you pull up to a stoplight or a stop sign, the engine will shut itself off, but you can prevent that simply by pressing this button right here. There's a couple of charge ports down there. In addition, we have the tow assist and brake assist all easily to get to right here. Right here is our adjustment for four-wheel drive. So we're set to two-wheel drive right now, obviously, but if we find ourselves in a situation where we need it, just simply turn that dial, or if we find ourselves where we really get into a jam, we can just turn that to four-wheel drive low. Automatic transmission, you can put it down into a manual if you so desire, if you're going through mountains, stuff like that, but even an automatic, that 10-speed transmission is really going to help you get along. And right here is the e-brake. This truck does come with remote start. Right there's the remote. So for the remote start, you simply press the lock button twice and press this button right here a couple of times, which we're getting into that time of year. That's awfully nice to do if we can just start the vehicle from the house, let it warm up a little bit. That's better on you, but more importantly, it's better on the vehicle as you take off, so that's not cold. So very unique and very nice little truck we have on the lot today. If you have any other questions about it, feel free to give me a call. The cell phone number is 970-370-4067. The work extension 303-684-3404. Feel free to email me, larry.vickers@transwest.com. Thanks for tuning in today.